Welcome to our New York stream, yeah. All right, so let's just get started. All right, I will look at gold for most part. All right, because I do see there might be some potential that we may be able to snatch. All right, so we'll just look into it before we actually hop in. All right, so for gold, I'm basically looking at something like this at the moment, about this range. All right, so I'll be buying at the low and selling at the top, right? But I want to see more price action before actually hopping. Alright, so we'll just wait out to see how it plays before we make any conclusions, alright? I'll just go through with a few pairs that I'm gonna be a bit more keen to look at. Alright, so for GBP JPY, I'll be looking for buys at the lower levels here. So this is gonna be a long wait, alright? Just give me a minute, you guys. I'm marking out exactly JPY. If there's a possible entry, we will be taking. Alright, so NZD JPY, I'll be looking for buys. So this is the zone that I'll be looking at mainly. Alright. this will be the price when it taps in, and that's where I'll be looking for buys. All right, so I'm just gonna set an alert so that I'll be aware. Okay, alert's been set. It's been set already. All right, so I'll be notified whenever it taps in. All right. I'll just look at a few major pairs that are much more keen on looking. All right. All right. Let's look at Euro USD. Alright, so basically Euro USD, we are waiting for this break towards the upside, right? We need to see this break going up before we actually can hop in for any buys or sells, right? GBP USD. Alright, so for now the high I'll be assuming is at this high here. Alright, so if I were to look at my range, it will be this range here. Alright, as soon as price steps in below 50, then we'll look for buys for GBP USD, but then this will be on the hour 4. Alright, so let's just be aware of it when the price steps. Alright, so these two zones. Alright, AUD JPY, I'll be using the 15. Alright, we have this break below. Just give me a minute, yeah, just give me a minute. Alright, so for AUD JPY, I'll be looking for buys. Price has tapped into below the 50 area. Alright, but I'll be mainly looking at this zone here, which the price has barely tapped. Alright, so we'll keep an eye on AUD JPY as well. Okay. Alright, moving on, AUD USD. Alright, so AUD USD, I have this, which is my hour 4. Hold on, yeah, just let me check on my minute 15. I'll be using a minute 15 for my AUD USD. Which we are currently, we might have an opportunity to take a short. Alright. So for AUD USD, basically I'll be looking for shorts where we have the price tap into our supply level. Alright, as soon as price breaks below this low here, alright, then that's where we will start looking for a short position. Alright. We also do have this low here, right, to be much more conservative. Okay, I will let you guys know on how this will work out. But not forgetting that today we actually have news for the US. Alright, which is 9:15, the ADP non-farm payroll. So if we are looking according to the data, previous is 107, forecast 149. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency, right? So if it's gonna be good, which means this is definitely going to jump, right? So we have about 10 more minutes before this happens. All right. If we have this break soon enough, then we will be trying to just take a short position for this pair. All right. If the data is siding the US, then yes, we will be hopping in for a sell. All right. Looking on NZD JPY. Right, we have a tap into the lower area. Right, so which means our high would be looking at this level. Right, as soon as this breaks, then on the hour 4, we can actually look for the opportunity to buy. Alright. GBP AUD, we are looking something like this, 15. All right, we'll look for buys as well. All right, I'll keep a close eye on AUD USD as well, so that we can actually see if there's potential for us to actually hop in. All right. As for other pairs that I'm basically much more, basically pairs that will have a much more possibility, we'll take a look. All right. Alright, USD JPY, if we can see the price is still hovering at this area here, right? So I'm not going to take any position. Alright, GBP JPY, we are still waiting for this lower level to be tapped. Let's look at UCAT. Alright, UCAT as well, on the hour 4, we are still waiting for this lower level to be tapped. Alright, so basically we done, I think, a few of the major pairs. Alright, let's look at Euro JPY. It's a buy, which means we are not hopping in. Reason because this has already been tapped and this is the second time, right? So what we want to see is actually, if this is a strong demand area, price should be able to just break above, right? We need to see something like this if this is a strong demand area. Okay, so we'll leave this as it is. Let's look at Euro AUD. Euro AUD at the moment we will not have any. I'll just try to do a quick one.
Afraid to lose control, 'cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so lucky you.
So basically this has been tapped and it's currently running. Alright, so we won't be rushing in for this pair at the moment. Alright.
I'm a gummy bear. Grooving Jamie singing gummy bear. Oh yeah.
Alright, I've marked out a few zones for Euro AUD. Alright, if we look at the current price, this will be it, right? It has a tap in. We do have a change of character at this level, right? And the price is currently moving. So this one we will not be hopping in at the moment. Alright, we'll just keep an eye. Alright, let's check back on. Okay, so AUD USD, there's one possibility which is right now we are seeing is we want to take a shot, right? Assuming that later the price will break below, right? So let's say you're aiming for something like this, right? The possibility that we will be seeing is most probably with this news impact, right? It might just start to push the price lower instead of returning to where we are hoping for, right? So we'll see how this is going to play out before we actually hop in. There's about 4 more minutes, right? If this doesn't move, that means it's still there, right? So we'll just wait out and see how it works out. Alright, so I'm actually contemplating if I want to take this trade right now. Right, it is a bit risky. Alright, bear in mind. Reason for that is basically I'm just using this is the low which has been broken, right? So I'm actually using this low here right now to retrace back to this level, and I'm looking to short it back to the low, right? So I might, if let's say I'm adjusting my stop loss to about a very tight stop loss, about 10 pips, right? It is very risky, all right. I'll be using just half of what I usually risk. All right, so I've set a pending order. We'll see if we're able to get something here. All right. It is very risky, yeah. So please bear in mind, if you want to take this trade, make sure you don't risk too much. All right. So for people on TikTok, I've set a sell limit for AUD USD. This is my stop loss up here. All right, and this is my TP here. All right. But please remember, it's very, very risky, yeah? Because we do have the news coming in about a minute and a half. Right, so for TikTok, if you guys are watching, you can, if you want to hop into this trade. I've set a sell limit. In about 1 more minute, we'll see how it is. All right, so we'll just wait out and just basically, I'm not trading the news, right? I'm trading on what I see based on my technical analysis, right? And if let's say with the news help, it does go my way, then it's definitely good for me, right? So we'll just see how it works. We have about 25 more seconds, all right, for the ADP and FP, all right? No? Yes. All right, 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds, all right? Alright, orders been taken. Order is taken. Let's just see. Let's just wait it out. Alright, data it's 140,000, right? It's not higher than the forecast, but it's definitely higher than the previous, right? So let's just, since we have a very tight stop loss about 10 pips, right? We'll see how this goes. All right, it's a very, very tight stop loss, yeah, just 10 pips only, yeah. So if there's a very huge impact, this would have already just gone, right? So right now it's just right near our entry, right? So I'm not as worried. Okay, I'll just let it be as it is. Even if you look at like gold, right, the most highest impact that we can actually look for a trade, right? If gold jumps, which means it jumps, right? but at the moment we don't see much of a jump. All right, we'll leave it as it is for now. All right, so this is not news trading, yeah. So this is trading. I'm actually entering this position based on my technical analysis. All right, so I'll just leave it as it is. All right, so for people on TikTok, if you would like to know how I'm going to manage my trade, please do hop into my YouTube channel. All right, this is my Telegram. All right, hop into my Telegram. There's a link to my YouTube channel. Right, hop into my YouTube and then you can actually just continue watching my live from there. All right, and I will just update on AUD USD on how it goes. All right, so I'll be ending my live on TikTok. So thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you and bye bye. All right, so back to YouTube and Twitch. All right. So let's just see how AUD USD will perform for us. Right. As for gold, I'm actually waiting for it to either break the top or break the low. All right. So the next news will be at 10:45, which is Canada. All right, which is the overnight rate. Right. It has been remaining at 5% since July 2023. Right, July 2023, it actually forecasted for 5%. It did that increment of 0.25 from the previous, right, and it has remaining since then. So I'm guessing it will just be the same result that we will be seeing, right? And then 11 o'clock we have US news, which is the jobs opening. All right, so that is something that will impact the market as well. Right, so NZD JPY, I'm waiting for this level to be tapped. AUD JPY as well. Euro USD, it's the much rather bigger zone, which, like I said, I want this to just have much more movement, right? Because it has taken these lower levels, right? And if it's a strong, like I've always mentioned, if it's a strong demand, it will definitely break the top here. Right, so we just wait for that to happen. GBP USD, I'm waiting for this level to be tapped. NZD USD, waiting for this change of character at this level here. All right. GBP AUD, I'm waiting for this lower level. Yeah. So basically, other pairs are just in rating, right? So we'll see how it goes before we actually take any positions for other pairs. As for AUD USD, we are in already, right? So we'll just respect it as our like basically what you plan for, right? So that's my trading plan, and I will just respect my trading plan, right? Since I have a very tight stop about 10 pips, which also covers this high and also just slightly covering this high here as well, right? So I'm comfortable with that stop loss, right? Even though it's a very tight one. We'll see how this plays out before we actually, see how it goes. All right. Alright, so gold is currently taking the impact. Right, we do see the pump, but it's not too much. About 36 pip. Right, it's taking a hike. Alright, so right now we don't have any more news other than 10:45, right, which is in about 1 hour and 30 more minutes for Canada and about close to 2 hours for the US, right? So whatever trades you are in right now, make sure you manage it wisely, right? Don't be greedy, right? Just manage it wisely and just look out for whatever uh, pointers that you need to see, right?
Let's take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sign. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Your trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. Gotta have an artificial sickness. You don't have to work people sit next to you. You don't think I can sit next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. So let's take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sign.
If you guys have anything to ask, please do feel free to just type into the chat box below, right? And I'll be happy to guide you guys, right? Alright, guys, anything to ask? Please feel free to just say anything. Yeah, right. This life is basically you can say whatever you want, right?
Your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing now to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, but it's wanna be better yourself.
Yeah. Center mah. Oh, New York session. New York session. Alright, so New York session has just opened, yeah, 9:30. Alright, New York session just opened. Is there anything that you guys would like to ask? Or maybe you guys want some education or whatever?
To break promises, I don't want to hurt you, but I need to break. At the end of it all, you're still my best friend. But there's something inside that I need to believe. Which way is right? Which way
The JPY, I'm still waiting for this level, yeah, to be tapped. So if the price comes back, then we'll look for some opportunities to buy executive JPY. All right. Same goes for AUD JPY as well, yeah, at this level.
Cause if you want a girl that knows what you need, well, then I'm your man. And if you listen to me through the window, in that bright white
So AUD USD, we are being taken out. All right. We'll look for another opportunity. All right, which will be at this level here. All right. I'm still going to short AUD USD as well. As soon as we have this change here as well. All right. So I'm currently monitoring NZD USD. Yeah. I'll be looking to place a buy. Alright, but it's not going to be market order. It's going to be a limit order. Alright, as soon as this 4 hour candle closes, then my order will be placed. Alright, so let's just wait for about 6 more minutes. Alright, so we have about 10 more seconds for this candle to close on the hour 4. So I've decided to place my entry at this level here. Alright, at this level. And stop is about 27 pips. Alright, so my TP will be targeting all the way back to the top here, to this high. Alright, so I'll just let this run and see if it will collect my order. Alright, so I have about 1 to 4.5 risk to reward. Alright, so I just let this sit and just run. Alright, so that's it for today. I'll be ending my live and I will come back tomorrow. Alright, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the New York session as well. Alright, so thank you guys for joining and I'll see you soon.